Welcome guys to another video from Redkline. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching my videos. We're doing Dark Souls 3 today. I haven't done a video on it yet, so this is a good chance to try it out and see what happens. I decided to use the Witch's Logs. They're my favorite whip to use. They're actually a pretty good counter for a lot of longer range weapons. They don't do as much damage, but they still hit extremely hard depending on the way you're using them. Depending on the setup you can use this one for Pyromancy, the Witch's Logs. Or you can use any of your other whips or notched whips or the spotted whip. You can use any of those, and those are also great counters for other weapons. I'm going to show you what I do to try to counter this Fume Ultra Greatsword and see what you guys think. I mean, it's different ways you can try to use other weapons. A lot of people don't use whips in PvP, and I think people should start, and this is why. So just watch the video and hopefully you enjoy. So in this part, a lot of people go in and they try to bait the R1 so they can get a follow-up swing, and they do the rolling attack with the jab because of the Leo ring, they can get the thrust damage bonus. So I'm using the whip to make sure I can bait that out, because in this game, when it comes to the baiting, as anybody that plays this game knows, if you can get that first hit, you can always pretty much get a second follow-up hit, especially when it's a weapon that you can't parry. But you can parry the roll. I didn't want to do that. I felt like it was cheap at this point, so I just wanted to focus on rolling good gameplay. And that's what I was going with for this fight. At this point, he's already given up. He's tried. He doesn't know what else to do. I'm gonna sit down with him. Let's have a little picnic, have a little break here. So, I figure, he's not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna see if I can give him a belt full of knives. I mean, I feel like he deserves something, so we'll give him an award for coming and joining my world and PvPing with me. So I'm giving him a little belt, and evidently he doesn't really like it, but we're gonna continue. So. He kind of stands there and he takes it for a while. And starting to run out of throwing knives. I've already hit him with like 16 by now. So I was hoping for a bit more of a challenge using this, and it doesn't seem that he had it, but I'm glad that it was somebody that I could PvP against, and I'm glad he showed up. It was a good test for the whip, and it was worthwhile endeavor, so. But, I mean, I can understand why people would be frustrated, but it's a fun thing to do. It's new, it's different. People use halberds, they use the lances, they use the great swords, and they use straight swords. And let's just do something different, not follow the meta right now. So that's what I'm doing. I'm pumped. This guy's got a different setup than I'm used to. I didn't fight anybody with it. He's blessed, so I'm guessing he's running a regen build. So I'm expecting a pretty hard fight here. So watching this, okay, so he changed. He went over to his other weapon, and we're gonna see what happens. He hits pretty hard for just using the bless. I didn't know it hit that much. But of course, using that, he doesn't have a good way to parry or anything. So hitting him with a straight sword or something isn't any problem. Using the lance isn't a problem. Don't worry about being parried. Easy win. Thanks for the duel, man. It was fun. Next duel. We're back at it. Another time to use the whip. Okay, well, let's see what he's got. It appears... Oh, one sec. We'll find out. Okay, it looks like I'm going against a great sword. So we're gonna see what happens. It looks like the Moonlight Great Sword at that. So if he's gonna throw Pyromancy, I'm not gonna throw some Pyromancy too, just to mess around. Just have fun in PvP. Never take PvP too serious. Have fun. That's why you play the game. You stress out, you get angry, you just don't want to play the game anymore. So have fun. You mess with other players, just enjoy yourself. That's really all you gotta do. After we get done messing around here throwing fire at each other, we'll actually get to the PvP part of this. He's got a ton of FP. He's just throwing tons of fireballs. Once he fills up his mana, will be set. Okay, well, at this point I was kind of bored. I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to fight you if you're just going to constantly throw fireballs, so I'll just hang out here for a second, wait till you're ready to PvP, and watch you get back to this. There we go. Okay, well, I guess we're both going to have another picnic again. Picnics are nice. Just to sit down and get to know the other player. So, see how long that'll last. He didn't even bring anything for this picnic, and I was trying to do something nice for him. Came his world, wanted to set something up, but Okay. So it seems like he's already PvP now, so let's do this. Okay, well, there's one hit for me. And I'm just gonna sit down. Because I saw him pull his Pyromancy. I know he's gonna start throwing fireballs. There's no reason to sit there, and you can easily dodge the fireballs, especially if he's throwing the same thing over and over and over. Okay, there we go. Greatsword's back out. Pyromancy's still out. And he's back in. Okay, well, sit down again. Oh, there we go. Let's dodge that one. Sit down. Because I mean, like, enjoy your PvP. Enjoy every fight you do, and just, if you can bait other players when you're playing Dark Souls, that is the easiest way to get hits. Baiting is kind of a cheap way to play, but if someone's not going to play smart, or they want to just keep doing what he's doing, where he keeps on throwing fireballs, like right there, he hit me. The running R1, that is the bane of my existence. You play me, it's just the easiest way to get me. But I love the whip. It's just, it hits so hard. The my whip hits for about 500 damage, but if I do the weapon art on it, it hits for a little over 600 with the actual registers, so it's pretty nice. So it hits players for about 400 damage per hit, and it can hit them up to 3 times if they're close, and 1 time if they're far away. If they're using a shield, it doesn't matter. It'll go straight through it, so it is it's definitely a key weapon to use. I like having it, and it's wonderful. Okay, we're fighting Pizza Boy here, so let's see. Is he using cheesy weapons or not? No, he thinks he can parry a whip. Okay, well, another duel. He still got this. I don't know why he's going into his weapon. Okay, I guess we're gonna knock this one out. He's gonna make this easy for me, it seems. Any fat rolls, that means I'm gonna definitely hit him with that weapon art. Nothing he can do to avoid it. It's gonna happen. And by now I'm like, hey, I've already beat you down. You tried. It was a good fight, but I think you, and I want him to heal. Like, that's what I want. I want to have a rematch on the battle. So I just can't get him to heal. I feel like it was too easy of a win. You know, you ever get matches like that and you just don't want to have to fight that. He hit me there, and I was like, okay, he's coming back now. But after all, I gave him too much credit. I thought he'd give me back, and I still wasn't able to get it. I spam the weapon art because I just don't want to do it. Okay, fine, you're gonna roll around and you're gonna dodge. Cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Redkline. Give me tips, how many weapons you want to see me use, any PvP you want to see me do, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.